You know who it is, and you know what time it is. Time to piss off some feminists, trad cucks, and whoever don't want to know the truth. Oh well, let's get started. What is going on, gents? It's R.P.M. here, reporting from Mobile Command. Waifu video. Now, the catalyst for this video is all of you guys in the comments section and a particular message that I received over on MGTOW.tv. Now, there was a comment that was left a couple of days ago that I responded to, and somehow that comment got deleted by the YouTube comment deleting bot. Now, this commenter mentioned a doll retailer that I had never heard of called Kimber Doll. So, of course, my curiosity took over and I went to their website. Yes, gentlemen, the first thing that stood out was the price. Now, I'd received comments in the past that pricing might be one of the biggest issues. Now, this doll is $499. Gentlemen, that right there would be the perfect entry-level waifu. Now, it is actually full size at 5'2". So yeah. Now, it has some options, but they're not extensive as like a premium retailer like the Dollhouse or, SRSD, which is Sexy Real Sex Dolls. Pretty much the build a waifu option isn't there, but there are definitely some good options to choose from. So yeah, thank you for dropping that comment. I wish I could have given you the proper shout out, but yes, that right there, gentlemen, is what this is all about. Now, for the comment, the message that was sent to me over on MGTOW.tv. I'm not going to read your full name, but I'm going to get into your message. He writes, "Thanks for all your videos. I bought my doll after one of your videos." See, this is why I do what I do. This is why I keep talking about waifus. And this is why I keep presenting the waifu option. Says, he loves me. Keep sticking it to these hoes. Oh, of course. I ain't going nowhere. And he talks about his situation, things that happened during the lockdown, but he is keeping on his grind and he is steadily improving his situation. And that's what it's all about. Focus on yourself. Improve your situation however you can. And the fact that you have your waifu there as a means to also, clean your pipes or just to have that feminine form wherever you live. That way, you don't have to seek validation from regular women. And that's what it's all about. See, that's why the waifu option is so important. I know a lot of guys, they won't go for it, and it's their prerogative. But I believe that all options should be on the table to keep a man from the plantation. Yep. Especially nowadays, with the particular situation involving Johnny Depp, to where a woman's word will trump even all the physical evidence you have. Oh well. Oh well. Now, I had a friendly exchange with a commenter who was curious about, the waifu, and he put a particular question to me, and I'm going to go into depths as to my answer to that question. So the question was, does the waifu feel better than the real woman? I have to answer that question with an overwhelming yes. Now I'm going to break it down into two parts. First, physical. Does the waifu feel better physically than the real woman? Well, yes. And here's why. With a waifu, you do not have to wear a condom. So you're actually getting the full, feeling when you're using your waifu, as opposed to a real woman. You are required to use a condom because just in the physical aspect, you simply don't know. Does this woman particularly have an STD? Which leads into the second reason why the waifu is better than the real woman. The mental part. Oh yeah. See, as Coach Greg Adams liked to talk about, post-nut clarity, when that actually kicks in, all of the mental questions that you're going to start asking yourself are going to start formulating. It's like, man, does she potentially have a disease? Is she really single? How many bodies does this woman potentially have? Does she potentially have a crazy husband or a crazy boyfriend that she's possibly cheating on? All of those mental things start to formulate, after post-nut clarity happens, which is why there's a lot of drunken hookups. Then you have to think about, well, we were drinking. Was it consensual? Yeah. All of these mental questions start formulating. As opposed to your waifu, you don't have to worry about any of those things. So yes, in my experience, in my opinion, yes, the waifu is definitely better than the real woman. But, that's up for you to decide. So far as me, it's no contest. Then I could also throw in costs. You only pay for a waifu once, and it's completely yours. As opposed to dating, which is a legalized form of prostitution, and also marriage, which is the ultimate legal form of prostitution. Yeah, but we're going to stick with particularly dating. You buy your waifu one time. Even the most expensive waifu is cheaper than dating a real woman. Yeah, because once you date that woman, you have to continuously pour money into her to keep her interested, and she always reserves the right to monkey branch you. So all of that money that you've sunk into her, you're not going to get a return on investment. Oh no. You may as well take that money, throw it into a bucket, light it on fire, then piss on it. Now, if you want to actually spoil your waifu, you can go ahead and enact all of your fantasies with your waifu, as opposed to cosplaying females, which I really don't have a lot of respect for nowadays. I don't. Before, I would have said, okay, yeah, she's got the talent and all that stuff, but a waifu trumps that. You can make your waifu into whatever character you want. If you want your waifu to look like Power Girl, guess what? You can make that happen. An anime character, guess what? Nothing is off the table. The only limitations you have with the waifu pretty much are your budget. But yeah. Telling you, man, especially now with potential curfews, guess what? That right there is definitely going to kill the dating market. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So at this point, a waifu would definitely be a better choice. Now, some guys would say, well, can you get a waifu that would actually conversate with you? Yes, you can. You can get a waifu that has an AI. Well, I'm not going to say necessarily an AI like that, but a rudimentary AI, a basic one. So yeah, you can get a waifu, or should I say a robot, because, it does have a computer inside of it. So yeah, I would technically classify that as a bot. So yeah, you can get a bot with a programmable AI. And guess what? There you go. Set your AI to whatever personality that you want. Bam, there you go. Set it up for when you come home, program it. There you go. And one of the best things about the waifu is the fact that it's silent. You can turn it off if you have an AI installed, as opposed to the yapping of the typical meatbag woman, the nagging and all that stuff. Even if it's just a pump and dump situation, you still got to get her out of your place. And then you still have to worry about, in the back of your mind, is she going to falsely accuse me? Yeah. No. Even the guys who visit service providers, that can be a good option. But over time, with the money you spend there, guess what? You could have gotten yourself a Kimber doll. Or if you wanted to save up and get yourself a premium waifu, there you go. But yeah, I'm not so stupid as to say that men aren't still going to want to deal with females, even as everything falls apart. But I'm just saying, for you guys who are saying, you know what, I'm walking away, I know you're still going to have the biological urge. Hell, I still have the urge. I see a nice little looking thing out there. Yeah. Reporting for duty. Major Wood reporting for duty. But I still have that stopgap with my waifu. And also, I could always go to the Asian massage parlor, but I think I'm going to go ahead and leave that alone for a few months. So, guess what? My waifu comes into play. That's all we can do, gentlemen. We're going to have the biological urge to still want to smash these females. That's not going to go anywhere. If you're a red-blooded heterosexual male who is virile, you're still going to have that desire. And hey, it's only natural. But with the way things have fallen apart between men and women, yeah, self-preservation has definitely kicked in for a lot of men. So this is why I say that the waifu option should be an option in your deck. Women have so many options to use against us. Why don't we throw an option to use against them? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Like the one guy who I did a video about, his wife cut off sex, so he made no bones about it. He got himself a waifu. And of course, she went to Reddit and tried to throw him under the bus. So he came back and put the truth out. Yeah, I got it. But yes, gentlemen. Yep. All of you guys who left comments about being interested in the waifu, and to those who actually, talk to me about it to get more information, you guys are the reason why I keep talking about waifus. Not every man is going to want one. Hey, it is what it is. But for those of you who are interested, if you're curious, be more than happy, I will be more than happy to talk to you about it, to give you my opinion. Research, research, research. That is the biggest thing that I would tell you if you're curious about a waifu. First off, figure out your budget. Second off, figure out what you want your waifu to look like, and then go from there. But I will always say this. If you want a basic plug-and-play waifu, then definitely go to Kimber Dolls. Like I said, I'm not going to recommend Amazon anymore. So, with that being said, gentlemen, keep doing what you're doing. If you're curious about a waifu, hey, send me a message over on MGTOW.tv or just drop your comment in the comment section below. And I'll be more than happy to give you any information. Any experience, I'll be happy to share it with you too. But with that being said, ladies, the power is still metaphorically out. Feminism, and the only thing that you're going to be able to use to try to bargain with men with, i.e. your nether regions, is going to go out right along with it. Because with that is attached too many problems that men do not want to deal with. That's all I got to say for this one. R.P.M. I am